You can go ahead and get that at any point during the program because we want to stay focused here. So we want to bring up Miss Norma Peterson, Domestic Violence and EAA. I'll let you explain what all of that is. Can you all show a round of applause, please?
Hello. I'm not sure how loud I am on this thing, so just bear with me. Like you said, my name is Norma Peterson. I am the sister-in-law to missing Bolingbrook mother, Stacy Peterson. Stacy's been gone for almost 11 years now, and we continue our search for her. I was blessed enough to meet Chantanelle Torrance at a Q conference meeting. So Dave Sullivan, who spoke with you earlier in regards to the Q Center, it is an awesome place. Not only are they providing the search efforts and the knowledge, the technology, the experience in terms of helping you search for your loved ones, but what they also have is a community. When someone in your family goes missing, you become part of a family you never wanted to be a part of, but you couldn't ask more from when you get to meet them. So that's what Q also provides, is emotional support in terms of, here are other people that know exactly what you're going through because they are going through it themselves. So not only are you getting to, like I said, meet all these wonderful people who have empathy for your situation, but other people who are going through this very same situation and understand the emotional toll that it takes, the fact that you need the type of support, because sometimes people get tired of listening to you. And yet these people will never get tired of listening to you. It is a family that once you're a part of, never ends. You are forever a part of this family. You are forever having someone who can listen to your story and have empathy and sympathy for you and understand so much better than most other people. So Q is an awesome place, like I said, in terms of support of a family, of a missing family member. So by all means, share the information. Q is there for everyone and without any cost to the family. So, amongst all the other things that you worry about is, how am I going to do this? How am I going to search for this person? And Q is there for you. So, they're just such a wonderful organization, and I am so happy to be a small part of that organization with the tool that I am now focusing on and bringing awareness to, which is called an evidentiary abuse affidavit. So many times when someone goes missing, there's so much bigger of a story that goes on behind that. Either they were in a situation which maybe didn't allow them to tell other people what was going on, like in a domestic violence situation. So you have your Time's Up and your Me Too movements, which are bringing awareness to workplace and domestic violence, and thank God that they're out there doing this. But there's also a tool that was created because of what went on in our family called the Evidentiary Abuse Affidavit. And what it does is it lets victims of abuse put their histories and their experiences in both a written and a video format that's then created, and all your other pertinent information such as police reports, hospital reports, things that you may have told your neighbors, your friends, your family members, and you can put it all in one place. That's then notarized. So it is now a legal document that can then be given to law enforcement or to your family members. Should you be going through a contentious divorce, you can give it to your attorney. So what you're doing is you're giving it to two people that you trust with this information, so that should anything happen to you, which we're seeing over and over and over again, if something like this is available, it gives law enforcement something to go on when this person goes missing or is made unavailable. All of a sudden we can't find them. You can take this affidavit, go to your local law enforcement and say, look, they gave this to me in the event should I go missing or you can't find me, or something suspect may have happened to me. Now, you can go right to this law enforcement officer, or you can go to other family members and say, look, I've got this. There's DNA in here, there's police reports, there's hospital reports. So basically, what my sister-in-law, Kathleen Savio, had, she had a lot of this information all together, but because it wasn't in one place that her family members could have taken it to, her autopsy or her coroner's report and said, look, there's someone here you need to take a look at. I mean, here's a woman who passed in her 40s in a dry bathtub and nobody thought anything about it. Whereas if something like this had come up, it would have triggered a red flag to take a look at the person that may have caused this to happen. And I can't help but to think that for my sister-in-law, Stacy, that had Kathleen had an EAA, it might have made a difference as to whether Stacy was here or not. And this can't be the only place that this is happening. So many times when we're going through situations or we hear about situations, we think, God, if I only would have known, I could have helped. I should have been there. I should have known. So what this does, this evidentiary abuse affidavit, is it takes coulda, shoulda, woulda to I can, I will, and I am. I can make a difference for other people. And I mean, literally with the statistics, what they are, we either know someone, we are someone, or we can help someone with domestic violence. I mean, we all have that ability, and that's what that EAA does. It allows victims to have a voice, and you can be a part of that. I can help others. I will do what I can to get this valuable resource out there. So even when you're just sharing the information, just in telling someone, you don't know if someone who's going through it is overhearing this. What? There's something I could be doing. There's some help for me out there. So we can all be a part of this. I can, I will, and I am. When I come out and speak at events like that, that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to make a difference so that it honors the women I stand here before you because of, which is Kathleen Savio and Stacy Peterson. Their lives meant something to so many people. And so I'm here to honor them by changing that narrative. And I'm hoping that all of you here will look for that information. If you go to documenttheabuse.com, it's right there. We're working on rebuilding an app that you can put on a phone. I am available to speak at different events such as these to get the word out there, or if you want to talk to me about any questions you may have or someone you think you may be able to help. There was also a book written that this EAA is in, and it's called Time's Up. How appropriate, time's up. It's time for us as a community to get together and do what we can to help our fellow man and woman to get out of situations that they feel that they either can't get out of or need help with. We can be a part of that solution. So if you have any questions, you have any concerns, you have anybody you think you can help, please come and talk to us. Q is a part of that too. You can get a hold of somebody at Q and they can do this. So we want to get this information out there. We feel it's valuable. And we think that we can change lives doing this. And what better way to honor women and men who have gone through this and maybe lost their lives and help someone else. So thank you so much, Chantel, for having me here today. And thank you guys. Like I said, we're all part of a club we don't want to be a part of, but I couldn't be in better company. So thank you so much for your time today.
Miss Norma Peterson. All right, as before mentioned,